Hey, have you ever exploded in anger and then thought, that wasn't even me? Or felt strangely attracted to someone who is clearly bad for you? Or caught yourself sabotaging something good in your life and you don't know why? That's not random. That's your shadow self speaking. Today, we're diving deep into Carl Jung's Shadow, the psychology of your dark side, one of the most powerful and dangerous ideas in Carl Jung psychology and Jungian psychology. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what the shadow self is, how it quietly runs your life through self-sabotage and repressed emotions, and why shadow work is the only real path to freedom. Stay with me, because once you see it, you can't unsee it. Carl Gustav Jung was a Swiss psychiatrist and one of the greatest minds of the 20th century. He worked with Freud in the beginning, but then broke away because he believed Freud was missing something huge. Jung said the human psyche is not just conscious and unconscious. Inside the subconscious mind lives a hidden personality he called the shadow self. He described it as the thing a person has no wish to be. In other words, your shadow self is everything you've pushed away, denied, and tried to pretend doesn't exist. The repressed emotions, the anger, the jealousy, even the power and creativity you were punished for having as a child. This is where dark psychology meets real inner child healing. Because the more you repress these traits, the stronger they become in the subconscious mind. Jung discovered something powerful. Whatever we repress doesn't disappear. It goes into the subconscious mind and starts controlling us from behind the scenes. This is why you keep falling into self-sabotage, why you attract the same toxic relationships again and again, why you explode at small things and regret it later, and why you judge other people so harshly for traits you secretly carry. Jung called this projection, a core concept in dark psychology. The shadow self is not trying to destroy you, it's trying to get your attention. Most people spend their entire lives running from their shadow self. They stay nice, stay small, stay fake, and wonder why they feel empty. But Jungian psychology teaches us the only way to become whole is through shadow work, facing the darkness instead of running from it. When you finally stop running, your anger becomes healthy boundaries. Your jealousy becomes motivation to grow, literally the beginning of overcoming jealousy. Your shame becomes self-acceptance. Your repressed emotions become unstoppable confidence. You don't lose yourself. You finally become yourself. You don't need years of therapy to start. Here's the simplest but most powerful exercise from Carl Jung psychology. Tonight, sit quietly for 10 minutes. Ask yourself, what part of me am I most ashamed of? Write it down without judging. Then ask, where has this quality actually helped me in the past? That small act of honesty is the beginning of shadow work and inner child healing. The shadow self is not evil. It's just the missing half of your soul. Carl Jung said, everyone carries a shadow, and the less it is embodied in the individual's conscious life, the blacker and denser it is. So the question is, are you ready to stop running? If this video woke something up inside you, do these 3 things right now. Drop a fire in the comments if you're ready to meet your shadow self. Comment one trait you've been hiding or ashamed of, and subscribe with notifications on. Next week, we're covering the 5 signs your shadow self is controlling your life. You're not broken, you're just incomplete, and the only way to become whole is to embrace the dark side. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, pay attention to what triggers you. Your shadow self is trying to speak.